whether you are a fresher or you are an experienced person, or even if you are applying for some MTech interview or PhD interview, this one page of document is very important to showcase your skills and what you are and what have you done, and that is going to give the first impression to them. So in this video, let us see what are the 5 common mistakes which people do, and I want you also to avoid it. And I think this is more suitable for people who have less than 2 years experience and for freshers obviously. I am also telling this based on our experience whenever we are recruiting people for our team also. So these mistakes generally are like a big no. So first thing is your email ID. So do not use any fancy email ID. Let us say whatever you had developed when you were like in kid or when you were in school. You are like, okay, my email ID is engineer1786 @gmail.com. So avoid these types of email IDs. Just keep it very simple. If your name is Rajesh Kumar, just go for rajeshkumar@gmail.com, or if this is not available, you can just include probably one number or one more alphabet, that is okay. So this is the first thing. And the second thing is always proofread your resume. Like, don't make any glaring mistake. What you can do is you can try to take a printout and try to find out for mistakes, or there is one more idea which I'll tell you. So let's say this is what you're trying to showcase. What you can do is you can open this Grammarly. I think it is free right now. So you can just put it here and check for errors. So the first thing is, as you can clearly see in this July J is not capital, but here when you are written you are like S is capital, and the for like here you are told 2020, but here you are told only 21, you have missed 20. So such mistakes you will have to correct, and this one is not showing up, but again you will have to correct. And if you can see, there is a grammatical error here. So these things you will have to correct for sure. So you have to proofread your resume, not just for grammatical mistakes, but also like how I told you that how the date appears should be very consistent. Because when these mistakes are there, the employer just takes only a few seconds to scan your resume, and he'll just quickly find the mistake, because no one else generally does it. If you alone do it, it will be clearly visible, and that won't be a good first impression. So that is done. And the third thing is always your, whenever you send your resume to someone, just send it in PDF format, because when you're going to, like, many people do send it in document format like docx. So what happens is, whenever they open it in there, so you might have created in one version and their settings could be different. When they open, the alignment will be totally out of the box. So that is why you should always send it in PDF format. And the fourth thing is, do not send the same resume to everyone. For example, if you are like applying for a content developer job, so showcase whatever it is relevant to this particular job. And if you are, let's say, applying for an analyst job, so you can showcase skills like, okay, if you have worked on Excel, or if you have developed something using Python, so showcase those skills. Here you cannot be like, okay, I worked as a content developer and I prepared so and so question bank for Gate. So that is slightly irrelevant here. So it's slightly a work. So have a base resume and slightly edit it based on wherever you are sending it to. Don't send the same resume, like just copy and send it. So this will clearly indicate that you are not that much interested. You are just sending the resume to everyone. Then whoever is recruiting you will clearly know that. The fifth thing is, this is also very important. Do not be very generic. I'll just give you a small example here. So let us say you're like applying for a content developer job. This applies to everyone, but I'm just taking an example. So you might have managed an Instagram page. You managed an Instagram page. So this is very generic. This doesn't tell the employer anything. Okay, you managed an Instagram page. You have to tell what exactly you did. So you can be like, increased audience engagement by 27% by doing whatever it is. I'm not going into the depth of it, this you'll have to fill. But yeah, so if you had actually worked on the page and helped to increase the likes or the shares, and you have increased the total engagement, you try to quantify it and put it. That clearly tells what have you done. Or if you have increased the number of followers, you utilize some sort of technique. Okay, you utilize some technique, again I'm not writing it, so to increase the followers by 2x, or if you want to give an absolute number, or like you increase the followers from 0 to 10,000 in 6 months. So this clearly tells you have been very good at your work and you have done this exactly. So do not be generic when you are mentioning anything, whether it is even in your technical or non-tech job you are applying, whatever it is, IT job, non-IT job, core job, non-core job, whatever it is, you have to be like really specific, which catches the recruiter's attention. And if you're new here, you can get the APCD Campus Advantage. So you'll get complete career support, and it is designed for campus placement to increase your chances of getting a job both on campus and off campus. So we have two courses now, Campus and Campus Plus. So if you are watching this before April, you can get early access benefits. Just go on, head on to the website apacd.in/campus. If you are coming after April, the course would have been already launched. You can have a look at it. I'm putting the link in the description. And that is all for now. If you have any other doubts regarding your like interview preparation or resume preparation, you can let me know in the comment section. We'll take up that as the next video.